Hello and welcome back. So today I think I want to try and make use of some of the blaze rods we've picked up, so like an alchemy catalyst, some alchemy stands, stuff like that. What I'm doing right now is melting down a pile of those ender pearls we had. Every 4 ender pearls is worth 1 block of this block of solid ender, which looks kind of neat. No real use so far, but it looks neat, so I figured why not? We're not using the ender pearls for anything else. Maybe we can find a use for it in construction later. It's lagging me a little bit while it's doing this, more so than normal. These casting basins seem to be what's killing me right now. The server, I rebooted it I think it was last night, and it didn't come back up. It just kept crashing with a tile entity error. And come to find out, it was something to do with an explosion and a critter, and I don't know. Long story short, I flipped the server to peaceful and loaded it back up, and when it loaded online, everything disappeared. And this entire area was loading so much smoother. So I've got it back on easy now where it was before. And this area is running a lot better now. So I'm wondering if we didn't have like a lot of zombies carrying chicken eggs or something laying around somewhere, causing us issues. It's got like 32 more blocks to go. So what we're going to start with is apparently letting my cat out of the room before he eats the door. I'll be right back. All right. Cat crisis averted. Let's get back to what we were doing. What we were doing is going to make an alchemy catalyst, one of these things. So we're going to need some brewing stands, a mana pearl. I already made the mana pearl. I just tossed a ender pearl into one of our pools down there. So let's see. Blaze rods. We need 2 blaze rods to get our chemistry stands. Then we need this stuff, which I forgot I had in here, so we'll move it. And that gives us our alchemy catalyst. Now, we still haven't come up with a spot for the Botania area yet. Need to find a spot for that. Like that's a lot of red dots. I really need to do some borehole checking around our base. We got a lot of caves under it. This is going to be the Thaumcraft area. Not sure if it's going to stretch out into these old shoals here, these islands, or if we're going to build it over here. I kind of wanted it around the hungry node, which you can see is slowly digesting the area. I need to increase the width of the obsidian eventually. But I'm not sure what I want to do as far as Botania. I mean, the initial thought was to put it on top of this building, like on top of the actual tower, which still might work. I just need to make sure we're not going to have to worry about bomb carriers spawning on flowers up there and coming down to see us. So hopefully that won't be an issue, but I've been leaving these things going. I put some mana spreaders in here to empty that pool out earlier, so we don't need that anymore because they've moved all their mana over to here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to rebind some of these flowers. So they go to that one. And then we're going to rebind you to there. Where are you going? Okay, this one. Oops, no, there. Oh, Enderman's going nuts because he's getting wet. There, that'll spread the mana around a little bit. Now what we're going to do is, for now, we're just going to plop it into this one. So you can kind of see it through the bottom there. Now, one of the reasons I wanted this initially was we were having issues getting leather, and that would allow us to, wait a minute, why do I have a cobblestone? Oh, that's right, I broke it right there. But we do need it right there. It would allow us to convert rotten flesh into leather, which at the time was really, really useful. It allowed us to do a couple other things too. But the primary reason I wanted it was for the rotten flesh to leather conversion. So I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I do have a zombie spawner there now. I found it. Oh, actually, we didn't cover that yet. I flattened this area the other night. It may have been like right here when we looked last, but I flattened it. And right there. Yeah, right there was a one of those little dungeon rooms with a zombie spawner in it. So I got a name tag out of it, and I got the zombies. So now they're spawning, so we get rotten flesh occasionally, which is kind of useful. I'm really hoping that some of them will spawn with armor. Because, you used to be able to get them where they would spawn some of the zombies and skeletons wearing, gold or chain armor. And that was kind of the reason I put the skeleton spawner and the zombie spawner in there to begin with. So in the hopes of getting chain. So you can see now it'll convert. And leather. Can we do anything interesting with leather? Yeah, see, they give us the vampire dress coat, or jacket, but if I remember right, they disabled vampirism. Hearing... Oh, that could be cool. We'll have to remember that if we get into witchery, because those little plants will make you drunk if you're walking around them. May have to make that. Yeah, of course it lost our place. That was one of the uses for some of those essences, I think. You use it along with one of these and it converts it to a different type of altar, but I need to do a little more reading to figure out how to make that stuff work. Charm pouch. Never heard of it. A drum of the wild. Ooh, a horn of the wild. We need to make one of those. This could be useful, but we don't use normal ender chests. I'm actually surprised that recipe wasn't changed. What's this? Swap hotbar. That could be interesting. Just looking here to see if there's anything worth making with leather, since we can make a bunch of it now. Never played with the crane. We may have to give that a shot. Let's do this real quick here before I lose all these ideas that are going to get knocked out of my head by other ideas. It was those, some of these. Let's see if I remembered the recipe. Oop, that's no. Did I? No. Alright. Let's see here. Clipboard. Oh, not even close. Wow. Why can I not? Oh, that's why just 2 planks. Alright, got that completely wrong, didn't I? Need planks. What do I want to plank? Oh, yeah, that'll do. And then we'll do... We need paper. Yeah, this'll do. I want to make some more clipboards to keep things on, because that'll help the memory work, because it's we'll just say it's bad. Make a bunch of pressure plates. Those, is that right? There we go. Now let's see. We'll call this one other to-dos. Alright, and for this one we're gonna go open blocks crane. Actually, I won't put that one on there. I've already forgot what the second one was. Oh, there. And then we'll put these in here. Horn of the... No, that's sort of the... What's the horn of the canopy? I wonder if that one blows leaves off of trees. Alright, so all I need is a pasture seed, which is some grass tossed into, and I've killed all the grass. Alright, grass in the mana pool gives us a pasture seed, then some living wood. Okay, I'm going to go grab that stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright, I got some grass. I just took some bone meal out to an area with some dirt. I think I went out like right around that area and just spammed it around and then chopped it all down. One thing I did do, I think it was earlier today, is I cleared the trees all the way down to here. And then a couple days before, I cleared all the trees from around here. I cleared them in this area before I took care of it. One of the things on kind of the long-term list is to try and level an area of this mountain, maybe just a chunk or two of it, and kind of secure that area in a way that if you're inside of it, hopefully things will spawn in there and be secured in there so you can kind of kill them. But that's a ways off, I think. Let's make ourselves some of these. Let's see what happens. Will it just let us do this? Almost. There we go. Oop. Any more? Okay. So, what we're going to do, because I don't want to go back up there, I think it was that pattern. There we go. And it gives us a horn. Now, I'm not going to use it in here because I really don't want to spend the next 15 minutes replanting all that stuff. But we're going to go outside. Oops. Get it? Come on. Outside. Nope. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Okay, where do we have around here that still has grass? Okay, south, that'll work. So let's head over there, because this is actually really useful. I will be using it when I harvest these areas, because you can just hold it down and it blows away all the vegetation around it, except for Botania flowers, which is kind of useful. So let's get over here real quick. Hopefully before it gets too dark outside. And, oh look, bad guys. 1, 2, 3. More. Oh, joy. Alright. Torches, torches, torches. And torch. Alright, so, horn. And we got hippos incoming. They don't learn. I mean, you'd think after a while, watching all their buddies get blown away with this thing, they'd be like, let's not go over there right now. He's kind of crazy. So this is the main reason I want this is to be able to clear this vegetation, because I mean, you can just walk in here and just boom. I mean, you can see the radius. It went all the way up on the hill over there. Over here. I mean, it's a fantastic thing to have when you want to clear an area or just harvest a lot of something. Go away, hippo. Can we hit him from here? Nope. Let's go kill him before he just starts bombing us anyways. They're very inconsiderate that way. 2, 3, 4. No, I missed. How did I shut over his head? You. Got one. What else we got? Just. Do we have 2 of them that I'm not seeing, or am I just walking right into it? Where'd he go? Go away, hippo. Oh, where'd the little bugger go? I lost him. There he is. Can we get him? Their hitbox is a little weird. It's not like their entire body like you would think it would be. It's kind of a mishmash in the middle of them. It's kind of a tiny little hitbox. So let's kill these and then go figure out, because I swear there's another one out there somewhere. There he is. Can we get him from here? The angle from these arrows is a little difficult to get sometimes. There we go. Got him. And we got to clear this area out anyways. This is another area slated for slabbing later, so we can get it all kind of... Oop, hello, spider. And... Come on. Stop dodging. Hippo, 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 hippo. Zombie! Cyclops. They're all over the place. And we got a creeper trying to pretend to hide there. Alright, let's get back inside before something else happens. We'll just take our nice little horn with us when we go. And... because we can. You can actually move while you're doing this, which is kind of neat. You can slide forward. It's really useful when you combine it with the magnetism ring. I'm trying to think, there were a couple other... There was another sash I wanted to make, but I don't think we have the materials to make it at this exact moment. I think it's the tectonic girdle, maybe? It's the one that allows you to avoid knockback. Like, knockback doesn't hurt you anymore, which is kind of neat, because it means while you're fighting, like, you know, you're fighting the hippos or things like that, you don't have to worry about getting knocked around. Come on, there we go. How about you? No? There we go. Okay, I feel better. Let's... Ooh, yeah. Stuff. Clear you out. Oh, hey, it pops lily pads too. That's kind of cool. I did not mean to put the pasture seeds in there, but it'll work. Let's see. So we got that made. We need to make some actual alchemy stands, so that's pretty straightforward, so we can get those made real quick. And then once we've got those made, my frame rate still drops a little bit when I come in here, but it's not as bad as it was before. So we'll just make... Oh, what the heck. Let's just make 8. Get it over with and be done. Get a whole stack of cobble. You gotta be really careful when you do that you hold control, then press shift. Otherwise you end up with an inventory full of cobblestone, which it's not the end of the world if you've got the null on. You just throw it all on the ground and the null will pick it up and destroy it. But if you don't, ooh, messy. Alright, so that's a half slab. Let's just put them over here for now, which means we need to grab some stones. We have 8 of them. We're going to place all 8 for now. I'm not sure if we're actually going to need them right now, but I don't see any reason why we shouldn't place them down just so they're here. Just so we've got them. So that takes care of those. Yeah, well, we'll see if we want to place the other two then. I don't really want to put one in the corner, but I think it'll do for now. Really need to start branching into some of the upper rooms, but I've been down on this level so much it's kind of habit to stay down here. But we've got probably, what, like 19 some floors in this building, and we're only using really this one and the one below it. So there isn't really much in the way of used up space. Alright, so nope. Why is it not sorting? There we go. Okay, so we got the horn made, we got the alchemy catalyst, we got... Okay, let's take a look. We'll bring up our library here, and our book, and manipulation, generating, functional. The bellthorn is the thing I want. I think it's the bellthorn. Is it? Power, utilizing mana, harmony, living creatures, safer players around it. Yeah, it's this one. Mana root. Nope. Can I? Come on, tell me how to... I don't remember how to make a mana root. It's a piece of grass, and I converted all my grass. Where'd it go? There. These... Will this one let me see it? There we go. Okay, so this book works right. Piece of redstone and some grass. And guess what? We don't have grass. So I'll get some grass and be right back. I think I want to try making one of those things. Alright, went out and did the same thing again. I think I had a stack in 10, but I'm only going to do half that stack right now into these mana roots. So we've got our mana root now. And back. Alright, so we need 3 reds, 2 cyans to do this. And was that a petal cloth? Okay, good. I was like, that's not a petal apothecary. That's going to get complicated. Let's go take care of this. I should... maybe? I think I have some seeds down here. I hope so. I do not. Oh, what a pain. Alright, well, we'll get these done. So, cyan. We need 2 cyan. 3 reds. Of those reds, 2 of them need to be mana. So we'll just pitch them in since this is kind of our... toss pool right now. That gives us those. Now we need a seed. I thought I had seeds down here somewhere. No. There we go. That's what we needed. So now what we need to do here is figure out what's in my mouse. Just a second. Okay, really do love my cat, but I could do without the mouse or the cat hair in my mouse optics. Alright, 2 mana reds, 2 cyans, 1 red, 1 mana root. One of those. Now we got our bellthorn. I'm going to put these back in here along with those. Put the book in there as well. Actually, wait, what do we need? Mana tablet. Okay, so just a mana pearl with some living stone. We do not have enough living stone. Alright, I can fix that. Alright, I'm going to make some living stone so we can get a mana tablet so we can get some power moved over there by them. Once I get that all done, I'll be back. Alright, I think I got the materials we need. So I got a mana diamond. We had a bunch from when I was making translocators. Made us some more stone with our living daisy, or pure daisy. So now we got a mana tablet. Now we need to shift click this thing into function mode. Come over here. Let's see, this one's being filled by the majority. So we will go shift click to spare. And then drop. And then... hold shift, that way it doesn't suck it up, even though I'm not sure it will. It'll drain some power. What I want to do is get a mana pool up near the blazes, that's the word. Up near the blaze spawner. So let's see, that one. It's going up because these things were full again. How are we doing? Ooh, not even full. Jeez. Get back in there. Alright, so let those run in just for the heck of it while we're waiting for that thing to charge up. Let's see if I regret this. Let's just stand right here and... okay, so as you can see, the radius on this thing is insane. And it didn't harm those flowers, but it blew all these up. So this will make harvesting a lot easier. Although you have to be careful where you use this thing because, you know, like you saw there, I was standing in that corner and it got all the way over here. Looks like it does a square. It doesn't do a circle, which is kind of interesting. Alright, that thing is still charging. Let me replant these real quick so I don't forget and have critters spawning down here, and then we'll grab that and go move it. Alright. That is one heck of a radius that we can clear. You done now? Ah, look at that. Fully charged. Perfect. And we'll let that thing start charging back up again. Grab our spare mana pool, a piece of dirt. I don't think I have any more of those, so let's get our seeds put where they go. Seed, there's some seeds. Alright, it's night. What are we going to get this time on the spin? Anything? Nothing. I suppose. We are running out of room. Soybeans. Why do I have so many soybeans in here? I did find this persimmon in the swamp while I was clearing it out. I found a tree that had that stuff growing from it and grabbed a few of them, made some saplings just so we've got them in the seed box in case we need it. They take jungle wood saplings to make them, so you gotta kind of keep that in mind. Luckily we had them since they came from jungle wood trees. Let's see here if we do there and there. Actually, let's put you back. Just for giggles, but we'll put the mana pool right there. No, dirt, plant. It can take a redstone signal, so we want to be able to power it somehow. No, let's see. I'm also going to need to rip that thing up because I've got to be able to get the mana back in there, and I'm going to be fighting with that thing if I try to do it that way. We need to get a redstone signal. You can't stick a... Oh, that'll work. We'll put a lever on the roof above it. I did add some fans on the ceiling over that spawner because it was getting to the point where an entire wave of them was coming out of that spawner, and they would just sit up there and die. You know, they would die in the bloodstreams, so it wasn't really helping us at all. So what I did instead was I put 2 fans up there. They're 2 blocks off the ceiling. That way they don't shove me in forward right here. And signal. And it helped a lot. They move through the system much quicker now. So this thing should default to sparing. So it should drain down. So I'm going to let that thing drain, and once it's drained down, I'll be back. Alright, we're drained. Let's get this thing reset. We need to get this thing all mucked up. That way it doesn't get in the way. Now, let's guess. Hey, cool. And then if that one is there... Are you the bottom? Nope. You are not the bottom, which means that is. Perfect. Now I'm going there. Now, let's see what that thing can do. I mean, it's definitely using power. Let's see if we can... Are you doing anything? I don't know how fast it goes is the thing. What we may end up having to do for this is... somehow cover those blood channels up, like maybe sink the blood channels a block or 2 into the floor and have pistons cover them up, because right now I'm not even getting blaze rods because they're dying so fast. Let's 1 and 2. This might get interesting because they may be able to see me. Yep, they can. Stand right here for the time being. Does that work? Well, for that matter, do I even have this thing turned on? Does it do anything if we watch it? I mean, they're definitely dying, but are they dying for some screwy reason? Or are they dying because I don't see this thing doing anything. Just pop you off for now. So that thing's full. I mean, it's either that or I've got the purpose of this flower completely wrong. Yeah, because they're definitely taking damage. We're not even getting... Does it need a redstone signal to activate it? Click. Alright, so the mana pool, middle of the A and second A in mana. Come on, more. So they come down, probably shoot me in the face. Okay, so I saw Blaze Powder drop, but that's from the shedding from Botania. Ah, yep, I was waiting for that. So they can still see me. And they're piling up, which means either that thing doesn't have the range to kill them, or I've got this flower completely wrong. So, well, this is going to be fun. I got to get these things back in there. Let's just do that. That. Shove them back there. That should still kill them off. And then let's check the pool again. Yeah, see, it's right where it was before, so I don't think this thing is working the way I thought it was. Let me double check. I put the book away. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how this thing works. I mean, from what I'm seeing, it may not actually count as a player when it kills things anymore. I thought at one point it did, but I can't figure out if it's too far away from them or what. Actually, I suppose one of the easiest ways to find out would just be to move it a tad closer and see what happens. Okay, it didn't take my flower. Do we have it bound? We do. Alright, so we still have very little mana being drawn, if any. I'd like it more if I could actually, you know, see some type of drain. I can't tell if it's actually going down any. It doesn't look like it has. Unfortunately, I can't remember if you need to have the redstone attached and on. I thought applying a redstone signal would make it not work, but who knows. But either way, I think I'm going to play with this during the in-between episodes here, and then kind of go from there. But I wanted to get some of this little stuff out of the way, and it kind of worked out that we could get it taken care of. Put those in there. And kind of get them taken care of. I'm going to let this thing sit here, see if I can figure out, you know, if I'm doing it wrong, if it needs to be placed differently, how we need to work with it, and kind of go from there. But we got our catalyst made so we can convert some materials back and forth. Chemistry stands for potions, but I think with that, we're going to call it a night, and thank you for watching.